Ach so, wo ist dann eigentlich mein Mikro? Ah. Ja, das wüsste ich auch gerne. Informiert sind die. Dear colleagues, welcome for the press conference after the individual decision and medal ceremony for the FEI Dressage European Championships U25. Now in the middle, our new European champion, Rafael Netz. Congratulations on his right side. From our point of view, Jessica Pohlmann, congratulations as well. And for the first time, I'd like to say welcome Ulrich Kasselmann, who's the owner of this venue, and that man who makes a lot of things, a lot of events possible, not only 2005, also this year. And Mr. Bernhard Bock, head of marketing of the sponsor of this competition, BEMA Interge. You all know BEMA is engaged in horse sport, especially in show jumping, but that's really nice to see, okay, there's an engagement for dressage as well. Raphael, did you ever expect to pick up 2 medals, 2 gold medals at the Europeans when you just arrived here?
Well, of course, when I arrived, it was my goal to give my best and to really try to be on point with my horse, and I think I can say I rode 2 times personal best, so I'm very, very happy with our tests and our rides. And of course, when you go to a championship, the goal is to be at your best, but then in the end that it's enough for 2 gold medals, and my first individual gold medal, it was the goal, but I didn't believe it really would happen, so I'm very, very happy.
Did you ever score 76% and more in the test?
No.
Okay, so that's your personal best.
Personal best again, personal best in the I2 also, so I'm just extremely relieved and very, very happy.
When we see the name of the horse, Elastico, that sounds really good for a dressage horse. What's specific with this horse? What do you like most?
Elastico, he's a black stallion, and you can really say he's a stallion. He got character, and I admire him because he's kind of a cool dude, you know. He's a cool guy. He's wearing a leather jacket, sitting on his motorbike, wearing sunglasses. He's the champion of minding his own business. But then on the other side, he really has a very soft heart, and he really likes to cuddle, and he likes to spend time with me. I think I like to spend time with him, and we really became a team over the last year, and I'm very grateful for that.
Thank you. Jessica, could we say Chocolate, Cookie and you, a dream team, and is he a cool dude as well?
Yes, I think we are a dream team. And it's a really nice horse, yeah.
You picked up 2 medals, silver with a team at first and now bronze individual. I check it, you're 20 years old, so
Yes.
did you think there's a bright future for doing U25 tests?
Yes.
And it's a bit pressure on you.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's really nice.
What's the next goal? Doing the freestyle and maybe silver?
It's all a big surprise now, so I don't know what to think tomorrow.
Question, okay, cool. So, Samike Rotenberger as well arrived. Welcome, there's a place for you. Regarding the form of those European Championships in dressage, I always ask some of you, is that really important? Is that really cool to do it together with the seniors?
Yes, it's really nice because you can learn from the seniors. You're a little bit more.
Did they support you, by
Yes.
the way?
Yes, yeah.
And the German ones as well, no?
Yeah, I personally think it's an amazing opportunity for us young people to compete together with the seniors at a championship, especially like this. I want to thank the host, Kasselmann, for this amazing championship. I think we all are very grateful to be here, and I think we can all learn a lot from the seniors, and I hope the FEI keeps it that way.
Thanks for that point. I'd like to give Samike the chance to take a breath before she had to answer all our questions. But Ulrich Kasselmann, improving and pushing the young riders, how important is that for you at the venue and the stables as well?
Yeah, of course, it's the future, and we do also the future champion with ponies, young riders, juniors. Even Samike was long time here with ponies already. So a lot of riders they've been in the Olympics that started here in the future champion last years. So I am very grateful for this tournament here, and I will keep going to do it again.
I remember that you, during the last shows, Horses and Dreams, well known everywhere in the world, that you always told us, okay, for me it's something like holidays. I'm having a lot of guests. What kind of holiday is it this year?
It's a nice holiday, good weather, get sunburned sometimes. No, it's fun, but our family is really together with me to do it because we have our own horses already to ride every day, 250 horses. We start at 5 o'clock in the morning, so it's not so easy to get all this. The venue is blocked for everybody, but we have some spaces for us. But it's good, they love it and they do it in a good way.
Thank you very much, Ulrich Kasselmann. You will join us on Sunday, second time, but the next meeting is waiting, so thank you, feel free to leave us.
Sorry for that to
Yeah, that's normal for an organizer.
Thank you very much for your help and for your sponsoring. I hope you will next year. Thank you very much.
Let's continue with Samike Rotenberger. Okay, are you, the breath is normal?
Yeah, I just came from the doping test, that's my story, but I'm here now.
You had to do that. Samike, let me ask you at first, which tail do you wear? The one from your sister?
Yeah, today I actually chose to wear my sister's. Yes, the first test I wore my own, but this time I thought it went so good with Sunny in 2016 with triple gold. I thought maybe it's a lucky one, so I wore it this time, and it seemed to work.
I think we have to explain. Samike decided to give you her tail, which she wears at Horses and Dreams and Championships.
Yeah, exactly. My sister, my older sister Sanneke, also rode the U25 Championships here in Hagen in 2016. And as a little lucky charm, she chose to give me her tailcoat for the Europeans. And she said, if you have a feeling you might need it, then luckily we fit into the same size. So I brought it with me.
Tell us something about the horse. I think he was really very impressed regarding the prize giving of the team decision, but comes down and comes cool really well.
That's a different horse. My second horse with me for the prize giving.
Okay.
No, but Flanelle, yeah, she's amazing. I don't really have many words to describe that. She just flashes me every time. You must not forget that this is only our fourth show together, so it's quite amazing, and she just flashes me every time how she just does it. She's not really used to huge competitions so much, so coming into such an arena and just pulling it off every time is just giving me goosebumps, and I'm incredibly thankful to have a horse like her.
So that's her first step on the huge scene. Okay, not the first step, because really experienced is Bema Intage in horse sport, and picked up a lot of knowledge, and there's a beautiful work together, a beautiful network which has been created. But Bernhard Bock, why did you make the decision, okay, let's do the sponsorship for the young dressage riders?
I think we had to start somewhere with the show jumping in the last couple of years, make our experiences, but we discovered that we can also have a lot of benefit for the dressage horses and for the riders as well. And especially young riders, I think that's the future, like Mr. Kasselmann said before. So for us it's always good to support the stars from tomorrow, so congratulations on these three men and ladies here for the tremendous effort out there. And we are hoping to support the stars from tomorrow in the future as well.
How did you feel during the show? You know this from several years, but it's a stage of the Bema Riders Tour as well. Today in the evening qualification, and tomorrow the Grand Prix, which was presented by Bema Intage. What's the specific point of this venue?
I mean, for me it's always fun to come here. It's great people, nice people, and I think we're all running through tough times the last year, and it's really nice to see happy people watching great sport here. That's the best for me here. Like can talk to people, see funny faces. But it's amazing what the Kasselmann family is doing every year to set this up. All the systems behind, all the checkpoints for the people. So really great compliment to the organizer, to the family Kasselmann, how this develops every year here.
I always got the impression when I walk around that there's a lot of feedback to the Bema team, which is available in the fair. There's a huge feedback from riders and owners as well. Am I right?
Yes, this is right, and we're really happy that riders and horses, of course, like our products, and everybody is invited to come by and check our fair booth out there. And get to know the Bema treatment as well.
Thank you very much. I'll see you back on Sunday. And now, dear colleagues, any questions to the young men in the middle and the young ladies on right and left side? Louise, please. But wait, let us have the question.
Okay. Raphael, I was just wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about your background and your horse. I was speaking with Astrid from Euro Dressage this morning, and she told me that you started your career riding Haflingers. Can you tell me a bit about how you got from there to where you are now?
Yeah, it's a quite funny story, because in my family I'm the first generation who rides, or who wanted to ride. And if you ask my parents, when I was a little child, when I was 2 years old, I was already screaming at horses and that I want to ride. And when I was 4, I was allowed to get on the horse for lunging lessons, and they lunged me for over 1 year. I wasn't allowed to take the reins in my hand. And after that year, my father said, okay, if he's tough enough to do it for 1 year without even reins, then he really wants to do it. And after that, I got like renting horses a lot. And then when I was 9 years old, they bought me my first pony. And the thing was, they had no idea what they were doing, neither did I. So they bought a 3-year-old Haflinger. And I was 9, he was 3, and we grew together, we learned together. And then when he was 7 and I was 13, we competed our first small tour together and got our first St. George placement. And from there, people saw me riding on shows and said, hey, I have a pony, do you want to ride it? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then I had a couple of ponies for the pony tour. I was in the national team for Germany, U16, and then just things developed. And yeah. When I was 17, Jessica sent me an email, Jessica from BDON sent me an email if I want to ride for her. And then I was 17 and I thought, this must be a fake fake email. So then we wrote some emails, and then we had a call, and then I took the train and went down to Bavaria. I was there for 4 days, and it just fit. It just fit perfectly. And then I finished school and packed my things and moved to Bavaria.
So you're in Jessica's?
Yes, I worked for the Vandal family for 5 years now, pretty much 5 years. I think my 5th year there was like 6 days ago. So I worked for them for 5 years now, yeah.
Can you say a little bit about Elastic?
Yeah, as I said, he's a cool dude. Elastic is a very special horse for me because he's owned by Akane Kuroki. So first of all, I want to thank her, of course, that she allows me to get the ride on this special horse. And I really enjoy riding a black stallion like this. It's a great feeling to just enter the arena with a beautiful horse like this. And when you feel him go, it's just an amazing feeling. And growing together with him wasn't that easy because I think he was used to different training. And then when we got together, it wasn't like planned, because Akane is a client of Benjamin Werndl, and she has 2 horses in Aubenhausen, and she trains with Benjamin. And I was there to move her horses while she's not in Germany, while she's in Japan, so I was just jogging him a little and stretching him. And then she said, "Hey, do you want to compete in?" I was like, "Yeah, I can try." And then 1 week later, I went to an I2 in Ising last year in September. So our first competition was like 1 year ago, and we went 3rd in the German Piaf Förderpreis. And from there, I was like, "Hey, maybe this could be something." And Akane, the owner, Akane Kuroki, she was like, "Yeah, go for it." And then we went for it. And now here we are.
Sometimes dreams come true.
Exactly.
Exactly. Any more questions? Okay, so maybe Raphael, the Haflinger Breeders Association will send you emails and emails. I think so.
I still have the Haflinger. I still have it. And we will
Okay.
keep it. We won't sell it. He's going to grow old with us.
Okay, so thank you very much for your attention, and now good luck for the freestyle as well. You had to do it on Sunday. Yeah, thank you.